Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dr. Drago and Drago and
Ezio?
I was going to say Captain Obvious, but
No.
I guess you are. In fact,
Played.
confused? Yes. You just beat the crap out of me.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out that book.
Again?
Hopefully. No, not that.
You want to return to the Animus?
We will.
Okay.
But
First, let me take a selfie.
no thanks.
Okay, I'm just asking. You know, maybe you're a selfie guy. I don't know.
Hey, it looks like that has to be our next location because the other quest hasn't opened up yet.
All right, so I believe.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, it's cool slang, you understand.
It's a stroke.
You judging?
A little bit, yeah.
Wow. You know, I remember back in the day when someone could have a stroke in peace.
I don't work with strokies. We gotta really work on our.
Quick wit.
I was gonna say our like open-mindedness.
I don't know. I'm the one with the stroke. You're not accepting of me. So who's got the problem here?
You used a racial slur last episode.
What?
Right, the Romani thing.
What Romani thing?
You called them gypsies.
No. That was the joke.
I know.
Like I don't know. I didn't know that was an offensive term. Or you know.
I think for the most part it is considered one, but it's one of those things where like
Yeah,
it's kind of like Eskimo with like
the general
Inuit
population
people.
doesn't know that it's offensive.
Yeah, it seems like. Well, it doesn't help that in most media portraying them, like they use that term
Right.
a lot, including in like media that tries to play them positive. Like most prominent example that comes to my mind is the Disney film Hunchback.
You're right.
Where like I don't think they ever say Romani. I think they only say Gypsy.
It's a lot easier for kids to say.
I suppose.
I'm not saying that so it makes it okay. It's probably why they decided to do it, or maybe they didn't even know.
That would probably be my guess.
Wow, guy's doing his hard ass work. You're like, nah.
Where is the closest fast travel point? I thought that I would come up on Horn 1 by now. Are they all locked? In that case, go to a boat.
Can I go with Zoop Zoop?
Yeah, the Disney Hunchback. Pretty sure that's based off of like a 1920s or 30s. Yeah, 30s, I think.
Maybe just using
Hunchback adaptation in which they primarily use the word gypsy.
So for Siege, they decided to change made a banning system. Have you heard about that?
Are you talking about like with the chat thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Did we already have this conversation?
I think we may have discussed it a little bit
Yeah.
off video.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. To me, like, at first I was like, you know, just don't use dumb words. But, like there's a lot of words, surprisingly, will get you in trouble. Like, in, you know, Spanish, you can't say black. You can't, nickel, can't say nickel. I didn't know that was an offensive term until afterwards.
Nickel?
Yeah. If you say nickel, you will get banned.
What is that?
It's I think it's refers to a black person who sells out other black people.
I haven't heard that before.
Raccoon. You ever COON?
Yeah, I know that. I know that one.
I didn't know that one. So yeah, my friend was dumb enough. Someone's like, "What's raccoon without the rack?" He types it. Banned for 30 minutes. And the thing is, there's a lot of easy ways around these, and it's just like you're not making the point. Just people who are willing to say do it are going to do it. I don't know. I still like the idea of doing what Overwatch does, or other people who just change the words. He looks pretty important.
I can't until he stops.
Game mechanic. The one guy you need to take out, do you have to wait till he is seen to do that, or do you just want clarified?
It's showing him as a possible target.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I don't know for sure until it scans it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. He looked pretty important. He's got a fancy hat and everything. Take a little.
I don't know. It's something where like I don't really disagree with the intent behind the ban.
No, yeah.
But
my
like
thing is
it
just don't
sounds
say-
like it's not necessarily properly implemented.
Right. I mean, like, I appreciate it. I mean, I also see the concern of others who are like, there's more important things you could be doing, like all the people who are cheating, which I appreciate they finally got around to that. Because there was a big problem where people would pay to get boosted in the game. And that, that's soured a lot of people's experience,
Right.
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Does he ever stop?
Nope.
And they started banning those. So to me, personally...
Oh, that's a witness. That's not the captain. Go on.
They finally started banning people who were boosted, so I assume like whoever like didn't participate in like a match, an X amount of matches consistently, and got high rank would be kicked for being boosted by a cheater.
Okay, that makes sense.
Me personally, I like the idea of I forgot who mentioned it, but I like the idea of we just kick. I mean, you get banned if you play with a cheater for like X amount of games. No, wait, let me rephrase that. You have to party up with them. Then you have to get out of it? Nope.
That was still the
Yeah, because he had the fancy hat. I like the variety of weapons. That's nice. Can't remember if that was in Brotherhood or not. I mentioned so.
the variety among the enemies.
The weapons.
Yeah, the variety of weapons
Yeah.
among them. Yeah, there was a pretty good variety.
I remember one and two. Everyone has sword. Unless you're elite. Oh.
He popped up. Like, I've been around this area a few times and he wasn't there. Anyway.
Thanks, game.
Um,
I don't know. I feel like that's a little extreme, because my biggest thing is that the reason you don't just go and start kicking people who you think are cheating is because I mean, shit happens. Like, that's why I can't tell you how many times where I remember my first time where I just felt like I was like, I'm going to have to report myself for hacking here. My friends were complaining, like, why don't you shoot before you enter a building? Why are you smacking it? They're going to hear it. I'm like, yeah, they're going to hear the bullets too, but further distance. They may even see the bullets go. And they're like, no, just shoot it out. I'm like, fine. I aim, and I shoot. The first bullet I shoot nails Caviar straight in the head and kills her instantly.
nice.
Like, didn't see her. It was the first 20 seconds of the match, and I just nailed her in the forehead. Like, who wouldn't report that for cheating? Why would you just randomly shoot right there at that time?
Yeah, I can see how.
You know, like, my thing is, like, you can get some crazy stuff when you play a lot of hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm glad they don't have like report cheating, because you'd have a lot, I assume. And seeing all this text makes me really upset, because I really feel like I want to like be able to say, oh, I know how to pronounce that. I mean,
Didn't we discover this is like a specific kind of Arabic?
I could believe it. I don't know. Wait, can you go to this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like some of it may just be fancy writing. Like they don't have. I mean, this one, the actual like sign, like the sign that looks normal for the most part.
I thought like we looked it up
I believe
online and found out that like the specific kind of Arabic that was used in Constantinople at this time was like its own dialect or something, like its own branch.
I believe it. Yeah, shove those motherfuckers.
I do know how you feel though, because I started watching a couple episodes of like
Dark.
I think it's on Netflix,
Yeah.
and like I'll listen to it. I'll watch it with the German on and like English subtitles, and like I'll hear every few words, and I'm like, man, I should be able to just watch this without the subtitles, to be honest. But I just can't.
Wait, how did we get awareness? What did
It naturally goes up over time.
Oh.
I need to actually find some witness or something to turn it down, otherwise one of my fucking places is gonna get attacked, and I don't want to deal with
Bullshit.
tower defense. Excuse me, I'm gonna go spend money. Game needs to give you ways to spend money.
Is the witness on the right? If you're interested in just doing that.
That would be pretty helpful.
Oh, convenience. Oh, 50 down. Oh, thanks guys, don't die.
Go take care of that, guys. Excuse me. Thanks,
Here's
bro.
some money. Alright, now we just need one more.
Really, apparently don't like the guys just holding boxes.
I'm down.
Is there anyone close by? That's where two of my assassins are, doing my dirty work. We're gonna have to run around for a bit. Yeah, this is a really nice.
Behind you.
Behind?
Never mind. Yeah, it's just all the guy pop up. I doubt that's. I assume that's the same guy.
Yeah, but if it pops up, that means I can do it again.
Oh. Well, you let me pay you again, man?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Bye, man.
There we go.
That was cheaper that time?
Maybe because it was like a lower level of awareness. But see, the problem with them making a game like Origins and seemingly Odyssey is that now I really want to see previous games that they made rendered in that engine.
Maybe some remasters?
Redone. Yeah, like we've talked about it like 100 times on this channel, but an AC1 remake.
No.
From the Origins
Let's
team.
not do a remake. Let's revise. A reboot, if you will, maybe. Well, let's not do the same tedious BS that we did last time.
Yeah, that would be a remake.
Oh, well, okay. When I heard remake, I heard just take it, put it in the same engine. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm using
go.
like a lot of like terms here that probably shouldn't be just
because it's kind of blanket statements.
Yeah.
Right.
So there is a remaster, which would basically be just like touching up the graphics, like, and re-releasing it on newer hardware. A remake would be like would be redoing it from the ground up.
Let's remake it. I could dig.
And like, I don't think you need to make that many changes to really
make it nicer.
Yeah, like add a bit more mission variety. You could make the cities a bit bigger. Like,
I think I'd be down to go into number 2 again.
Like under a remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was 2. Wait, no, wait. I think it was 1 where we had the what is that? We had like there was a couple people. Yeah. The first one was the only one where you could actually find sympathy with the people you killed, right?
I mean, for each one, sure. For like a lot of the games overall, there's a few characters sprinkled here or there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, one did like.
Oh, you know what I realized?
What?
It's in there that I have to go. like that's because we were in there last time.
I see, said the blind man.
Is this as fast as I can run while indoors? Yep.
That's not the worst. You could walk.
Here we go. I remember these now.
Yeah, you gotta write.
The markings on this key are familiar, and the material, I have seen its kind before. Just like the Apple of Eden, ancient technology from the first civilization.
Oh shit, do I have to move?
Again, thank God we don't have to. Why was that there? Oh, this interesting fact. This is the first time I've ever had a glitch with a game where I had to restart.
Really?
It was for my Xbox though. If that makes any consolation.
So like, what happened? Like you just
the final guy to like, cause you're gonna have to kill a bunch of them to like get in. The final guy would not. There was no way to stop. He would block every attack.
Broken foot.
Nice.
He like you could not. If you countered him, he would just deny your counter.
What is your name?
There's
Like
well,
Altair.
there's this awful glitch in AC3 where
crashes the game.
Fine name.
it never runs out of guards.
Donor.
Like
I'm interested.
like you're like say you're fighting like redcoats on the street, right? Because that's the revolution one.
Right.
And Almohad. Where is he?
The game keeps sending more and more waves after you as you're fighting the other ones, to the point where like it is impossible without like exiting and restarting to like get rid of your infamy and get out of there. Like you're just constantly under a swarm of guards, and you can't start any missions. You can't get rid of your notoriety. You can't do anything because the guards will always be there attacking.
I really
you.
wish. Yeah, that actually seems kind of interesting though. Just because I mean, like I totally see why you wouldn't want that.
Like it's cool for a little bit.
Yeah,
because,
but then you're like, okay, I actually like to progress. Thank you.
Yeah, AC3 has some really, for all of its many faults, it has some really awesome like animations for fighting. And when you get into a situation like that, it actually is kind of fun because you can show off like the big variety in like in finishing moves and all that shit. But then after a while, it's like, okay, I'm done.
I'm good. I'm good, guys. Still have some people to kill.
You don't have to kill all of them because
Okay.
they like more waves keep coming. It's mainly like fighting your way up to Masyaf. Okay, camera. There's some pretty cool books that I've been seeing at the store lately about the Crusades that I need to get, but I mean, you know, I already have tons of books that I need to read.
Right.
This week I'm gonna like actually.
Like the Iron Kingdom. There we go. Found it.
Oh, is that what you were looking for earlier?
Yeah, that's the one I got you, right?
Yeah. That's one of many that I really want to read, and I just.
Time. What is it?
It's not even time. It's just my time management.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, okay, I was listening to Extra Credits the other day, like one of their history series,
Yeah.
and I can't remember which series it was. It was the Bronze Age collapse, and they were talking about the dude who I think is still there despite like the allegations. James or whatever.
Another
He just
step,
mentions like
and your mentor
in the run up
dies.
to this series. Oh, let me.
Yeah, I
let them
actually kind of
talk.
like this.
You will not leave this place alive, traitor.
No, you misunderstand. I am no traitor.
I'm
But
the
I cannot
Brooklyn.
betray those I never truly loved.
Then you are doubly wretched, for you have been living a lie.
I'm into it.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, the extra credits run up.
Right. Yeah. And brought into the Run Age.
You disappoint me.
Why not share what you have
They said, like, in the run-up to this series, James read a lot of books about collapse of civilizations. And I'm just like,
Where is your
God.
sense of fraternity?
they don't, like, spend months and months and months making these series.
Just gotta go through a lot.
Like, and, like, that's all they do. Like, they're working on so much shit. Like, with their actual game mechanics series and all that. And then their other history series that they work on, because they're working on them all simultaneously and shit. And there's a missing texture over there. And it's just like, I envy someone who can be so busy and still...
Find free time.
Well, it's not necessarily free time, because he's doing it for his job.
Right.
But, like... Okay, hi.
Okay.
I hit the button to assassinate. You saw that, right?
I just saw you fall, and I was like, are you gonna walk up to him?
I-
You gonna be sleek?
Like, I didn't hit the jump button. I hit X. That's the kill. That's the assassinate button.
Good thing you want to restart this, right?
Now you call on your lapdog to protect you.
Anyway.
Disappoint me.
Because, yeah, he's doing it for his job, but, like, still just being able to have...
Why not
Just
share with your
having the
brother
ability
the
to
true
read through so
extent
many
of your
books
ambition?
in
Where
with
is your
seemingly
sense
such a
of
short amount of time.
fraternity?
I really wish I could do that. Yeah, I didn't kill him. My first try was absolutely going to be my best here.
Well, we're gonna figure that out next time on
Deal or no deal?